I am Alexander Sczudlo, and I'm a founding member of The Warehouse. So most people know me as Automotive Alex. I've been in the automotive space here in kind of the Phoenix greater area since 2017 when I started my automotive photography business. So I mostly just kind of work with higher end vehicles. I do a lot of like personal photos for people, whether they just want content creation for their memories or whether it's for their Instagrams or whether it's for brands. I also do a lot of like for sale photos for like bring a trailer and those kind of things. So that's kind of who I am here in the car scene, and I've been around for a while. So Porsche nominated me as one of the top content creators for 2023. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I also got published in Forbes. I shot the Huracan Evo Spider review. I shot those photos for Forbes. And then I also got published in DuPont Registry in 2024 and 2023 as having one of the top photographers to follow during Car Week, and then one of the top 10 photos of Car Week. Honestly, for me, automotive photography, it's not my main job. It's mostly more of a side hustle, but for me, it's more about just following the passion, meeting the community, getting to be around cars that I love. So kind of those long-term goals are expanding that, but less in the business side, more in like the networking side, getting to meet new people, just kind of getting to know more of the community outside of Arizona, as well as getting to be around some of the kind of cars that like you would dream about as a kid. That's kind of where it lies for me, is like the future. So my ultimate dream car is a Countach LP5000 QV, but that's kind of like the unattainable, distant dream car. For now, this is the attainable one. I love it. It's a 2019 Aston Martin Vantage. I love it. I mean, honestly, automotive photography was never the goal when I first got into cars. Like, the goal was I just want to be around cool cars, and automotive photography was kind of the gateway to that. And then I ended up falling in love with photography itself. But the passion always was the cars. Just being around the cars, getting to experience the cars. So like some things outside of just photography that I'm interested in the automotive space is tracking. I love tracking my cars. My boyfriend and I have a E92 track build that I've taken out on the track a couple times. I'm starting to track the Aston Martin, trying to get a little bit more comfortable with that platform since it's just such a vastly different platform from the E92 that I'm used to. But really excited to see what I can do with that. Yeah, definitely. It needs a lot more seat time in that car. It is kind of a pig. Over or understeer, it does not turns. I joined the Warehouse because I loved the sense of community I got at the Warehouse, seeing the events. It felt kind of like the epitome of car culture and car community. Just the type of events it have, the people that those events are attracting. It's not so much as like, I feel so often at car shows, they fall into kind of some categories where you have just, the kids who are there to get the videos for the clout versus for like a passion of the vehicle, are on that same kind of aspect with some of the owners. It's there to show off the flash, but there's not that like true connection and enthusiasm for the vehicles themselves. So I love that this place attracts those kind of true like car people. Like it's people who really have a passion for motorsport, for cars, and in all kinds of like aspects. Like you have like Formula Drift here, F1, like it's just every single category of automotive enthusiasts kind of find a home here. Honestly, I'm looking forward to more of those drivers tables events. I am a huge foodie, so yeah, I'm still dreaming about that food from the last one. It was definitely an amazing experience being able to, just essentially just drive up to a table, get out, and have like this fabulous meal in front of you. It definitely was kind of like this really cool harmony of those two kind of interests of like really good food and car culture, but also you just had this amazing community at the table where there was none of those, you can sometimes you go to parties and you get seated next to someone you don't know, and there's that like kind of uncomfortableness. It seemed not to exist there. It was like, I felt like I was sitting in a Fast and Furious like movie scene where they're all at that like big dinner table and everyone's just talking and eating and they're like family. That's what it felt like. Look at the quality of events that you're finding here. You would be paying look at Car Week. Like, look at the kind of events that you go to at Car Week, and you're getting events here at that same tier and at Car Week. You're paying $1,000 plus for these events, and you're getting them here for a small like monthly membership, like the amount of difference in that alone like makes up for the membership itself. I mean, the driver's table, back to that, the food you got at that, like if you were to go to a restaurant and get that same dinner, you would have paid more than you're paying in your monthly membership, like just from a finance standpoint, that. But then on the completely other side, just again, like the amount of community that there is here, and you feel like you're really just part of something where it feels like a true community and true enthusiasts. There's none of that kind of like people kind of leave their egos, like the fake stuff's kind of left at the door. Like you're really part of like this cool community, which I really like.